Okay, I see how hard it is to actually like. We have a stream deck, but we still don't have it connected to the laptop because, oh shit. Um. But yeah, anyway. Hi! Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Sunday Sippin, where we begin and end every week with a conversation and a drink. Hi, I'm Ling. Come here. Bro, come on, it's your cue. And this is Brew. Trey's currently taking the evening off for a mental health break. As we always do, prioritize yourself and your mental health. So he just needs the evening to recharge. So you guys get to be entertained by us two stooges. I love you, Brew. Hello, Esther. Boop, boop, boop. Awesome intro. Thank you. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you. Everybody says hi, Brew. They say hi. You want to say hi to them? He's just... That's what he looks like. But yes, everybody, welcome to another episode of Sunday Sippin' here at the BLT bar. We did have a slight switch up in the topic because I know a little bit about gin, but I feel like that probably would be an episode best suited, like a full, like an actual proper educational video, when the whole BLT bar crew is here. So today we are going to be doing Ling's pick. Hi Leopard, hi Tony, hi Esther. Thank you again, Esther, for the biddies. We really appreciate it. Hopefully you feel better. Mental health is always important, and hopefully you're doing good too. Thank you, Tony. Yes, mental health is very important. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. It was the cringe last week. He cringed too hard. But yeah, I've been doing pretty good. How have you guys' weeks been? My week has been, it's basically busy, but like more manageable. Either it's gotten less busy than it has been, or I've just learned to navigate it better, which I'll take either or. So yeah. Are those rye chips? Where's the camera? Yes, they are. Literally the best in the freaking, is it Chex Mix? Is that what these are in? They're all crumbles, though, at the bottom, so they're not full ones. I'm kind of sad. Right, me too, Leopard! These are so good. They are my favorites. I honestly don't need the rest of the Chex Mix. I just miss Chex Mix. I just need the rye chips and I'm done. Busy with work. Weekend was good. Got to hang out with friends and go to a wine festival. Ooh, how was the wine festival? What was your favorite? I also don't know a lot about wines either. So what I do, I've gone to like a handful of wine festivals that have been in our little town too, and I'm still like, I've barely now started to understand like a difference between a dry wine and a sweet wine, at least in taste, right? But and like the names that correspond with things that are usually like dry or sweet. But yeah, I'm usually like, this is grape juice, but alcohol. Or, this is kind of tart grape juice with alcohol. I don't know much either, aside from a little bit. And then I tried a lot of stuff. They also had beer. I had a coffee and enjoying good stuff. Okay. Oh wait, no, I read both of those. I had a coffee whiskey. That was actually pretty good. Ooh, actually, that's a good segue to get to what we're into, but I'll come back to that. After I sneeze. Oh god, sorry. Excuse me. Meh, but I'm working on myself. Sad 2 weeks. Gotcha. This stream helps though. Love the positive vibes, enjoying the good stuff. Thanks, Tony. I'm sorry that the past couple of weeks have been a little hard for you, but I'm happy that you are, working on it, taking care of yourself and doing what you need to do. And thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I'm glad that we could help lift your spirits a little bit, even if it's just for a little bit. Thank you. Whew. Wow. Yes. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yes, I like the wow in there, Tony. My allergies have been whooping my ass as always. Actually, they haven't been whooping my ass as much. The lights just flickered. So, also before we get into what we're doing today, there is a storm that has been going on and off where we live, and the lights have flickered, kind of. I don't know. So if I randomly cut out, that's probably the end of stream because that means the storm's probably rolling in and we have no power. But as long as we have power, we'll be streaming. So I stole it from y'all. Dude, it's good. I actually think I was at work the other day and somebody sneezed. I said, wow. And I was like, I'm sorry. I mean, bless you. That's how we say bless you after we sneeze in my house. So yeah, Esther talking about coffee whiskey. What we're going to be doing today is Ling's pick. And I was thinking about it. So we have a lot of things here at the bar. Thanks to you guys, of course. But it's been actually a hot minute since I've gone and done a little tasting of the flavored spirits that we have. Because we have a lot of like different types of liqueurs that we'll use in cocktails, this, that, and the other, kind of like assorted things that we've gotten from here and there. So I have chosen a small little flight that we could do, where I'll basically do a little tasting, and then at the very end, which I don't remember the last time I had this on its own, so I'm a little worried. We do have a creme de menthe that's like freaking, it's green. She's green. Since we have so much mint, we are swimming in mint, like literally mint plants. Like Trey keeps propagating more and more because he wants all the mint, and I'm like, bro, you're gonna get all the mint. So in an effort to use some of it, and since it has been, I guess it's been about 6 months now, we're going to be retrying our hand at the espresso martini. Except we're going to be making a mint chocolate espresso martini. So think of it like a mint mocha martini. So, I'm going to do a little taste test of the first couple of liqueurs, and then we're going to try our hand at this cocktail, because we are going to be trying to make something. Because I don't remember the last time I've actually made a cocktail like seriously on stream. So you guys, if you want to join me, that's what we'll be doing today. And of course it is Sunday Sippin', so let me know what y'all are sipping on, if you're sipping on anything. Right now I do have water. I might get booted off because there's a storm here too, in case I didn't spy. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Tony. You also stay safe as well. Yeah, the storm has been like on and off. It's very confusing. I've basically been playing Tears of the Kingdom all day because both Trey and I actually have been off today. It's been a while since we've like had a day off together where we like actually chilled. So that drink is so good. Okay, first off, yes, espresso martinis, delicious. If a place makes a really good espresso martini, you know it's going to be lit because it's so easy to make bad espresso martini. If you guys want to go check the VOD from December, you can totally see what I'm talking about because I was one of those who made a really bad espresso martini. You want to know how? I didn't include espresso in my freaking espresso martini. So to alleviate that, we have espresso already here in our amoeba cup. Actually, I got this on mine and Trey's honeymoon. We went to LA and visited Amoeba, which is a big like record shop basically. Music, there's like books and stuff there too, but super rad mug, one of my favorites. But there's espresso in here, so we're gonna be making espresso martini. Your new game is cool, hope y'all enjoyed it. Yes, it is so good. It took me a little while to get used to it because I don't do puzzles well. I don't build well. Y'all have seen a little bit of the Breath of the Wild that I played, and I'm already a fucking mess. So I'm even more of a mess on Tears of the Kingdom. I might pop it on stream, maybe after I play for a little bit, or continue Breath of the Wild. I'm not sure about games yet because we've been very busy, but I know that you guys would have a ball watching me struggle. So yeah, okay, so let me show you guys what we've got for tasting today. So I'm gonna have you guys pick between these two, or if we really want to do both of them, we can, and we can do a tasting flight of 4 and then do the mint choco over here separately. So first, starting off, we have Scatterbrain whiskey. Let me show you guys. So these are flavored whiskeys. This is the original right here. It is a peanut butter whiskey, and it is based in Minnesota. This is one of the very first things that we actually got when we went to go visit Fisty for the very first time. Because we were like, hey, we want like a Minnesota thing. So we got Scatterbrain. Honestly, a really solid peanut butter whiskey from what I remember. It also comes in PBJ, which is super cute because the elephant has glasses which match the pinkish of the jelly. It's raspberry jelly. So yeah, these are the first two right here. Scatterbrain. Look at that, so cute. Okay. I know, right? The bottle's so cool. So yeah, we can do both of these. Next one up, actually I think it's also from Minnesota. Today's just Minnesota Day. Minnesota's on the mind. We have a honey liqueur. Ida Graves Distillery. This is a... What the fuck? Is something in it? Something's in it! What the fuck is it? Something's in this. You see her? She's floating around. Oh, it's the wax from the top. Okay, never mind. We're good. There's wax at the top. Haha, JK. Anyway, this is a spirits distilled from honey with natural flavors. That's what it says on the side. But this is also from Minnesota. But it's a very, very pretty bottle. Love the colors on it. It's kind of like a dark, it's not navy blue. It's like a green blue kind of with like a gold inlay. But yeah, so we've got a honey liqueur that we are going to be trying because I don't remember the last time I've actually had this. You gotta imagine that shirt. Check it out. Also, look how cute this shirt is. It says glass tangerine. It kind of matches that shirt. So cute. Okay. Alright, I have a story with this one. So, this is Ace Gap's chocolate truffle flavored liqueur. I'll call it it's not quite a whiskey, I don't think. It's a flavored liqueur, but I've got a story when we get to this one. So this is a chocolate-based spirit. So what I was thinking is we usually use this in anything that requires a chocolate liqueur. It's a Mozart dark chocolate, literally a chocolate liqueur, right? But since this is also chocolate, I was wondering if we can do a taste test, perhaps of both, just a little bit, and see which would work better in our mint chocolate, our mint mocha martini. So yeah, I do have a story with this one once we get to it though, because this one is the day that I had to acquire this, something. But yeah, so those are the four. These are I showed you this chocolate liqueur, but here is the creme de mint, basically the mint liqueur. But oh, sorry, yeah, she could tell she's a little dusty because we've had this for like literally 2 years. You can see how much of it we use, barely any. Look, my pinky is red. It looks like Christmas. Okay, so yeah, that's what we got on the docket today. Let me get a ASW out. Okay, so we do have quite a few very pretty bottles today. Let me scoot everybody over so y'all can see them. Okay, so I think we actually should probably start off with the honey liqueur since it's probably going to be the lightest, and then go peanut butter, PBJ, and then the chocolate. So we're gonna end with the chocolate. So yeah. Basically, I'm just gonna taste it, see if I like it or not, see if I think it's good. We'll smell it, and I'll let you guys know if I would like use it in a cocktail, basically, or if there's a particular one that you guys want me to use in a cocktail. Oh shit! Of course, I would pour out the. Well, I poured out the wax. Seems like a good order. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So the wax has been poured out. Good thing I have a strainer. Okay, let me. ASMR. Oh yeah. Let her go. Okay, there we go. All right, let me wash this out real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. just realized here. So I do really like flavored liqueurs. I drink straight whiskey, you guys know that too, but like I think there's a time and a place for flavored liqueurs, and like if you don't want straight spirits, I think that's fine. Like people call them like wuss drinks or whatever because they have flavor. Like flavors are meant to be enjoyed. So if there's a flavored whiskey, my was it my aunt? Somebody I knew, she always ordered like a Kahlua and cream. I think it might have been my mom actually. A Kahlua and cream, and like that was like her shit basically. It was just like Kahlua and basically like a White Russian, I guess. Is that a White Russian? If you like certain flavors and certain drinks because they are flavored certain ways, you should like it. Like, I don't think you should be dissed on for liking flavored liqueurs. I do like them. I can barely drink water. Okay, so what I was gonna say is I realized that we actually can make like which would be a really cool thing to attempt. I don't know if I could do it, but this is a PBJ. This is a PBH, which if you're still here, I know Tony prefers PBHs over PBJs. So, peanut butter honey. So everybody makes their PBJs differently. So what is your guys' ratios for PBJs, if you even use the J? And what is the J? Like, do you have a preference on jelly? If you do have a preference on jelly, what's the preference? Are you a grape household? Strawberry only? We into the like cool stuff, or like I'm basic Kahlua and milk for the win. Yeah, exactly. Like some people like just Kahlua and milk and like just leave it at that. So yeah. My shirt's cute, but you can see all the water spilled on it. I'm slightly messy, but that's okay. All right, so while we talk about our peanut butter sandwiches, I'm going to go in for the sniff on our honey liqueur. Off the nose, it's very slightly honeyed. It's like I'm wanting to smell a whiskey, but it's very light. The thing is, if you didn't tell me it was honey, I wouldn't think that it was a honey liqueur. Granted, I'm not really sure if does honey have like a distinct smell for you guys? It's usually just very sweet, but it's a different kind of sweetness than like smelling, like simple syrup or whatever. This is not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. So, I wouldn't call it a honey liqueur. You can taste that it's been distilled from honey, but it doesn't... I wouldn't call it honey flavored. Does that make sense? Like, it more has notes of honey, but I wouldn't say it's honey flavored. That sounds weird. But let me know if you're catching my drift. Grape jelly. I don't really put peanut butter on it. Okay, so just jelly? Just do a jelly. I really like a good toast. Literally just like white bread, toast with butter. Slap a little bit of butter on it. And then jelly on top. Honey definitely has a certain smell. Not like sugar though. Right? Because they're both sweet. Sugar and honey are both sweet. But I'm trying to see if this like... Yeah, you gotta toast it. When I was younger, I used to do the what's it called? White bread, butter, sprinkle a little bit of sugar, roll it up. Sometimes I didn't roll it up. I just ate it as. I think I saw somewhere somebody called it fairy bread, and I was like, that was my poor kid snack. Okay. But yes, if I was feeling a little toasty, I would toast it. Gonna do the butter and the jelly on it. And yes, Tony, of course. PBH for Tony's. I always remember. But a PBH is really good. Like peanut butter, honey roasted peanuts are really tasty. So I feel like just peanuts and honey are a good like combo. Oh my god, I used to dude, the white bread. Yes, fam. White bread, butter. Like it's not even like I didn't realize that butter, like real butter existed because growing up all I used was margarine. But I didn't know that it was called like it wasn't butter. I was like, oh, it's like yellow and spreads. That's butter, right? But there's like a butter and there's a difference between butter and margarine. So when I first had like actual butter, I was like, oh my god, this is fucking crazy. Sugar has a more artificial smell to it. Not bad of a smell, but honey has a more natural and floral scent. Okay, yeah, especially depending on the honey that you get too. Yeah, leopard, you know what's up. I'm telling you, you know what's up. But yeah, I would say that this isn't necessarily a honey flavored liqueur. It's a honey liqueur, which I don't know if there's a difference in. All right, let me go ahead again. As a reminder as well, what I'm doing when I'm smelling is I'm keeping my mouth open. So when you go to smell, this isn't just for alcohol either. It's for anything you can smell. If you keep your mouth open, your nose and your mouth holes then basically allow alcohol and like alcohol vapors to escape, so you're not just like basically inhaling and keeping alcohol fumes in your face, so you can smell more things, or just anything strong in general in like your smelling cavities. So if you open your mouth just slightly and then smell things, you might be able to smell different things versus keeping your mouth closed and just like huff and just. I prefer rum and vodka. Okay, that's fair. Also, hello, welcome on in. Oh wait, I'm over here trying to read. Rye. Can I call you Rye? I have bad eyesight. I have two monitors and one's a little further away. But welcome on into the BLT bar, right? I'm Ling. I'm the wait, crap. What direction? I'm the L in the BLT bar. The B in the BLT bar is currently chilling out underneath the table waiting for treats. But yeah, we do have rum and vodka here at the bar. However, we aren't trying them. Well, I will be breaking out the vodka in a little bit because we're going to be trying our hand at. Oh! Everybody say hi to Trey. Ocean vodka's pretty damn good. Okay, is that the one in the bowl looking? Okay, yes, thank you. It's blue, right? Everybody says hi.
Hello.
Also, hi, Wildflower. Welcome on in. Okay, we have treats and all right, Brew. I think this is the last. Looks like a mana pot. Yes! Oh my god, it does look like a mana pot. I got like the tiniest. Oh wait, yeah, you got one more treat in here, Brew. I got the they have like a taster bottle of it for like it was like $2 or $3, and that was the only time I got to try it because I've only ever seen it in the big old mana jugs. All right, wait, you just eating olives?
Yeah. 20 to 30 olives.
To completely cure depression.
Yep.
All right, this is from Tony. Oh wait, hold up. Are also from Tony. Everybody say bye to Trey as he leaves with his 20 to 30 olives. Just kidding, he didn't have that many, but thank you, Tony, for redeeming your drinks for our good boyo. The good boy. Everybody say bye to Trey. Anyway, yes. Good boy. For vodka, we currently have. Well, shit. I know we have vodka. Where the fuck is our vodka? What the fuck? Do we not have vodka? Oh, wait. It's downstairs. Okay, I was like, I know we have a giant ass thing of vodka somewhere. It's really smooth. Okay. A local brewery in my state. The owners also own a farm, and they grow the grain stuff that they use in their booze. Yeah, dude, that's the best. From farm to, I would say fork, but we're not eating it, so farm to glass. But you can definitely tell quality of things too, whenever people like grow their own stuff and all that good jazz, or just like, put the quality, the care and effort into their ingredients when they make things. Man, these olives. Delta dirt. I've yet to try them. Okay, that sounds fun though. Delta dirt. Okay. Oh yeah. We had a brewery in town. They are no longer open, unfortunately, but they also had a farm that wasn't too far out, where they got their grain for brewing. They did beers. But yeah, I don't know where my dog went. Okay, so this honey liqueur, it's actually a little on the plain side. We are in the Mississippi Delta area. Okay, gotcha. That's fun. Oh, and the fact Delta Dirt with the 2D, I love that. Yeah, I mean, we're not too far off from Mississippi, so I mean, if we might peruse around. Not Mississippi though. Okay, gotcha. I have a friend that lives kind of near the Memphis area of Tennessee, so I wonder if we might see. I don't know where the Delta area, Mississippi Delta area is though, because I don't know geography. But I do have a friend that lives kind of near Memphis. So he's obviously a little bit closer to the Mississippi River than I am. But yeah, so this honey liqueur, I can see why we haven't really used much of it. It is kind of forgetful. Like, it doesn't stand out. It's not bad by any means, but I wouldn't be like, yo, that's the shit. And I don't have a super extensive knowledge about like cocktails and stuff, right? I probably know a little more than like the average person, but I would probably use this in like to help out with something that might already have honey in it. So like a bee's knees is a gin drink that has honey and gin in it. So I would probably use this to accentuate whatever gin that you're using and the honey that's in that drink. So yeah, that's what I would use that for. So this one is, so I'll give it a thumbs. Well, I feel like I'm probably gonna like all of these though. So it's from 1 to 10, 5 being average. I'd give it like straight in the middle, like a 5. Like, it's good. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's good. Portions of Mississippi, Arkansas, and Louisiana. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so a little bit, almost south or more south. Okay, gotcha. Delta Dirt. I'll have to remember that. Okay, I'm rinsing out my glass. Drinking the water. All right. Still in, I almost said Mississippi. We got lots of M states. Still in Minnesota land. We're headed to Scatterbrain Peanut Butter Whiskey. So this one is bottled by Universal Brands in Princeton, Minnesota. The label says Scatterbrain Peanut Butter Whiskey for your nutty side. I don't know where it's all sold. I'll have to look. I'll do like a little, unless Wildflower, are you here? Can we see where Delta Dirt is sold? Is it a beer or is it the grain that's for the beer? Okay. Yes, I'm pouring Scatterbrain Peanut Butter Whiskey first, just the regular peanut butter one. I don't know. So depending on the spirit itself, different sweeteners are used. And like me and Tony were talking about earlier, the type of sweetener, not even just like for alcohol, but just in general, the type of sweetener can also really affect the taste of your whatever you're sweetening. Hi, feelings! Have a little bit before commenting. I just want to pop in and say hello. Hi, Papa Feelings! Thank you so much for coming by and saying hi. I had not set the bar on fire yet, so I would count this as a win. I hope comment night goes well. I am going to be making another take on an espresso martini after this taste test. So I'll let you know if I forget the espresso this time. It's pretty much just the southern states near the Delta. Because we're above Mississippi, so. Mostly West Tennessee. Okay, gotcha. So I might have to hit up my friend and see. We'll see. Okay. Get ready to. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna forget the espresso. I will not forget the espresso. Anyway, I'm trying Scatterbrain Peanut Butter Whiskey now. For everybody else who didn't get a chance to answer, when you do peanut butter jelly sandwiches, I'm gonna try this. So I don't know how good it is. If I get a chance to try it, I'll let you know. We do have a Discord. Type in !Discord to join it if you have not already. And if you would like to join us, there is a Wet Your Whistle channel where you can just post about drinks that you've had. So if I do manage to get my hands on it for some reason, I'll post on there and make sure to let you guys know if I like it. So this already off the nose smells. It smells really good. This almost smells. Thank you, Wildflower. This almost smells like. I feel like it has. I think it's because my brain's playing tricks on me. Planet Sports in the Memphis area. Okay, gotcha. So, sometimes work will send out. Well, he's not my supervisor anymore, but I guess he's just my coworker now. I'll say coworker. Sometimes my coworker will go towards West Tennessee to do like distribution. I work at a distillery, by the way, for people who don't know, but he will have like distribution events and stuff in Memphis and events just in general. So I'm gonna have to be like, hey, friend, when you're out there next time, let me know. Started brewing in 2017. Okay, gotcha. So they've been around for a little bit. So yeah, if you guys, those of you guys who have not already told us, when you're making PBJs, peanut butter jelly sandwiches, what are you going to? What kind of peanut butter? Is it crunchy? Is it smooth? Is it honey crunchy? What is it? What kind of jelly are you using? If you're using jelly, what kind of bread we using? Like, what is the perfect PBJ? Gonna buy some this week. Okay. Well, you'll have to let us know. If you'd like, let us know how it is. Creamy and grape jelly. Okay, we got 2 for grape jelly so far. Jelly? Nah, it's all about that jam. I will agree with you, Rye. If there's a chance for me to get jam or preserves, like with the chunks of fruit, I will usually pick that over jelly. However, it's whatever is available. Yes. This smells like honey roasted peanuts. Like, it smells really good. Oh yeah. That does not taste like alcohol. Oh, I probably should tell you guys the proof on these things. Okay, so the honey liqueur is 70 proof. So that means it's 35% alcohol. The scatterbrain peanut butter whiskey is also 70 proof, so it's 35% alcohol. For everybody who doesn't know, proof is double the alcohol content, like percentage. So if something is 70 proof, divide that by 2, and you get the percentage of alcohol in the bottle. If you get the percentage, you just multiply that by 2. And then you'll get the proof. But yeah, that's how you figure that out. Turtle power. Bow bow. Is that what this is? Turtle powers. Baby. Bam bam. Bow bow. Hey Turtle, welcome on in. How are you today? We're talking about PBJs right now. So if you'd like to chime in, tell us about your perfect peanut butter jelly sandwich. How we making it? What kind of peanut butter? What kind of jelly, jam, preserves? How we making this bitch? Creamy peanut butter, local honey if possible. Local honey can help out with allergies a bit better. So I'm told. Yes, it really does. When I was super suffering allergies in like March of this year, one of my neighbors, like literally right down the street, they have a bee farm like kind of on the outskirts of town, and they sell their honey. That's local. So literally, they're just like a 5-minute walk away from me. I'm like, please take my money. I need local honey. But PB and H, PB honey, delicious. I do like that. I see a lot of creamy peanut butter. We got creamy peanut butter. Y'all should try air frying Uncrustable. Oh, shit. I've never thought to air fry Uncrustable. I'd be down for that. We should do an air fryer recipe, an episode. Just see the random shit that we can air fry and see how good it is. Don't like peanut butter. Okay, so Turtle, you're like a Leopard. Leopard was here a little earlier, and she said that she doesn't do peanut butter really either. She does toast and then jelly, or butter toast and then jelly. Spiritus. That's actually Spiritus. Yeah, that's pretty clever actually. Spiritus vodka. Love that. I like crunchy peanut butter, but I'll settle for whatever. Not usually particular about the peanut butter. However, I usually will do more jelly. I like more jelly in my PBJs. And there's a specific like nutty oat bread at the store. It usually comes in just half loaves, and it's got a green label on it. I don't remember the brand, but that's my favorite because I like to eat for textures. And it's got like little oats and like nuts and stuff in there that just like feel fun to eat. Salad cream sandwiches for me. Huh? Did you say what? Like lettuce and cream? This music. Also, I don't see your emails. Where do emails go? Did you say it's 95% ABV? 96%? Ew. So not to like, but like, ew. This is Everclear basically, right? No, it's a sauce in the UK. Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like, wait, is it savory? Do people use this with cucumbers for like tea sandwiches? Okay, like a savory sandwich, which I would eat. That sounds good. It's stronger than Everclear. Have you guys ever had Everclear? Do you guys know what Everclear is? For the people who might not know, Everclear is basically like a really strong corn or like a grain alcohol. It usually clocks in around like 95% alcohol. So it's basically almost pure alcohol. First time I smelt it, I was like, everything in my body was telling me not to drink it. It was like, it's not edible. Like you can't ingest this. And like I was at a party. It was one of Trey's old coworkers back when he worked at the Max. But somebody had brought a bottle of alcohol, Everclear, to basically like mix in with like juice and stuff, you know, to get people drunk really fast or whatever, right? So somebody had like dared everybody to like drink a sip of Everclear, and I was like, well, I do straight alcohol. It can't be that bad. I poured it into my glass. I went to go. It wasn't a glass. First off, it was a red Solo cup. So I was like, okay, this experience feels very it. So I went to smell it, and everything in my body was like, no, don't do it. So I didn't. I was like, guys, I can't do this. I can't do it. But there was one girl. I don't know if she was already sloshed or like she just was built different. But she straight up like poured herself like a plug of it and just boom down the hatch. I was like, oh my god, and she was fine. It's 190 proof. Everclear strongest is 190. Gotcha. So just a little bit strong. Whew. Salad cream sauce mixed with tomato ketchup. Okay. I love anything with tomato, like tomatoes. Period. Tomato sandwiches, which I made like 3 times a couple weeks before because I was just craving tomato sandwiches. Everclear is when you need an exorcism for your organs and are desperate. She hates herself that far. I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess when you're working at the Max, you have to have some level of like deep self-hatred, to get. Well, if anybody who works in retail, because props to all retail workers. I was there too. / I am kind of still there. We deserve to be treated better, quite frankly. So, this one. I have a little bit left. This one's for you. Best thing is it's vodka. What country do you think it's from, though? Well, with the way that it's spelled, I want to say it's probably across the pond. I'm a weird person. No, you're not. How's Pokemon going? I haven't touched Pokemon in a hot minute because I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom. It's been a while since I've touched Pokemon. I need to pick it back up because I was having a lot of fun. But I don't think I've played since the Walking Wake raid, and I played with Tony. I only need 6 to complete the whole... Damn, that's impressive. Okay. It's made in Poland. Yeah, I got it right. But I was really general, so that's probably why I got it right. But okay, yeah. I'm not very well versed in vodka. I have a particular vodka that I like because it's local and local-ish, I guess, to us, and like honestly, it's a really good price. It's called Pennington. Wait, no, it's not. Pickers. It's called Pickers vodka, made at Pennington Distillery. They're based out in Nashville, Tennessee. Same with Pokemon, right? I was like, I think the last time I played was with Tony. It's been a minute. But yeah, anyway, guys, this Scatterbrain, if you get a chance, I know they're becoming a lot more, distributed, I guess. Because I feel like I've seen this elsewhere before other than Minnesota, but I'm not sure. However, if you did get a chance to try out Scatterbrain, I feel like Scatterbrain is what Screwball should be. I feel like Screwball I feel like was the folks that like really pioneered the whole like peanut butter whiskey, or like at least was on the trend right when it started skyrocketing, right? Screwball is it's like the Fireball of peanut butter whiskey. Like when you think cinnamon whiskey, people think Fireball. When you think peanut butter whiskey, people usually think Screwball. It's got a cute little sheep on the front, and like before it got super popular, I remember when it first came out on the shelves, our liquor stores were trying to sell it for like $20 for like a bottle of it because it was new and like nobody tried it. But once it started getting traction, you get that shit for like $40-$50 now. I'm like, why is it so expensive? Fireball, Screwball both suck. No balls for rye. One I need via trades. Oh, what is it? Ocean vodka. I could drink that stuff straight. Okay. How? 5 of them I can get via Sword and Shield Legends Arceus. Okay, gotcha. You're not very far, Turtle. You're almost there. What? Diancie. Okay, gotcha. I don't know how to get a Diancie actually. It's been a hot minute. I almost forgot that Pokemon existed. I don't prefer Fireball and I don't prefer Screwball because they are both too sweet for me. I know we're trying like flavored spirits today, obviously, but like I like a certain level of sweetness to it. It's the Asian in me. It has to be not too sweet. If it's too sweet, it's immediately like bad hangover the next day. And speaking of bad hangover, we're gonna take a sip of water. But for our new folks here, for the people who don't know, when I do drink sweet with alcohol, if it's too sweet, my shoulders will actually start to ache. It almost feels like the muscles in them like pull, and basically it feels like they're seizing. It's super painful. I don't know what it is, but it's happened every time that I've had alcohol that's been too sweet, too much all at once. Like I can sip on it like kind of over time, but if I drink it all in like one go and it's too sweet, it's so painful. I do not like it. Maybe I'm just getting old. I don't know, but also finger heart for Turtle and a flying kiss for Turtle. Thank you for redeeming your drinks. I like Bird Dog Hot Cinnamon. I've had Bird Dog every now and then back in the day. I think the last one that I tried I did not like. It was the honey jalapeno. Yeah, honey jalapeno. I felt like it wasn't enough of either of them. It was kind of meh. I have heard that the cherry one is okay. Okay, right now I have the PBJ. Oh, I'm gonna try both of these and then I'll give you since they're both scatterbrain. So this is raspberry jelly. Everybody so far has said grape jelly. So this is raspberry jelly. Walking home, going into lurk mode. All right, be safe. Thank you for lurking. So yeah, this is peanut butter raspberry, which I feel like I actually can smell pretty well. It's very light. It smells like raspberries, not quite raspberry jam, so it's not as sweet, which I like. Oh wow. So the raspberry comes out really forward on this one. It's really tasty. This, I don't know if it gives me PB, like peanut butter jelly. Well, actually actually, yeah. So it's not saying peanut butter jelly sandwich whiskey. It's saying peanut butter and jelly whiskey, which I do feel like it really has captured the essence of peanut butter and raspberry jelly. Like, they did a great job on this one. The raspberry, because I know sometimes, let me know if you guys have ever experienced this too. When it comes to certain fruit flavors and alcohol, depending on the fruit flavor and depending on the alcohol, sometimes that shit will taste like cough medicine. It just tastes like medicine, like medicinal, right? I'm kind of iffy on, what's it called? Blackberry flavored alcohols in general. Like, most blackberry flavored alcohols that I've encountered have just been too medicinal for me. Like, it just tastes like Robitussin. I don't like them. We have a blackberry whiskey that does really well, and a blackberry moonshine actually that does really well at work, and I don't like them. The only time I have actually liked them was when the person who was making the batch used a little extra like raspberry flavoring, I think, and that's when I liked them. Thank you so much, Ryan, for the follow. Welcome to the BLT bar officially as a sipper. Joining the sippers here as we talk about alcohol and sip on it. I like strawberry too, but something about grape. Oh, I'm gonna go crash. All right, well, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Rest up really well. And yeah, if you managed to get your hands on the Delta Dirt, let us know if you like to on our Discord. Let us know if it's worth looking for or just meh, or bad. It could be bad too. And yeah, thank you so much for coming and joining. I really appreciate you coming and hanging out and talking alcohol with us, because we are here at the bar. But yeah, things that are blackberry flavored, I like blackberries themselves, but blackberry flavor is just not, I haven't found something good yet. Raspberry is different though, and since this is raspberry flavor, I think that was the strat to go, because I feel like a strawberry is really hard to recreate flavor wise too without it being like an artificial strawberry. I like artificial strawberry. I think it's tasty, but I don't think it would go well with like a PB setting. So the raspberry, I think they did a great job choosing that and creating the flavor too. This is, out of these two, I actually think I like the PBJ a little bit better because I like fruit just in general. But both of these are solid, like very solid. And also leopard, yes, I do agree with you. I'm not like super particular with jellies just in general because it's whatever's in my house. But we usually keep strawberry around because there's strawberry preserves that have like the little chunks of strawberry, which I like. So I want to say Trey might be a grape guy. I think he might be a grape jelly guy. Or maybe strawberry. I don't remember. Sometimes we do apple jelly. Do you guys do apple jelly or apple butter? Yo, apple butter is so good. Oh yeah, that's really tasty. Honestly, so I drink a lot of whiskey neat if I'm going to be drinking because, one, I was lazy. I didn't want to make a cocktail. I didn't want to do anything. However, to have these over ice instead of like, I say that's at work sometimes too, but if you're wanting something sweet and you don't want to make anything, you don't want to like make a dessert or like have to go and like, literally if you pour yourself something over ice, I personally consider that as like a sweet treat. So the PBs right here, the PBs, peanut butter and the PBJ scatterbrain would be great as like a sweet treat. If you're wanting something sweet but don't want to make anything. We're not lazy. We're efficient. So yeah, these are super tasty. I really like them. So far, I ranked them better than the honey liqueur because I do feel like I'm not really sure what this gal is about right now. A little confused on this. Flavorings on this one come out really well. Like, I really enjoy it. Not cloyingly sweet, but it is sweet enough. Solid. Really good. All right. Oh god, she's sticky. So, this bottle, which I'm not sure if I've told you guys this story yet or not, but I'm going to tell you it again. So, let me show you the bottle first, because it is a sick-ass label. So, this company is called, or Ace Gap is the name of this distillery, I guess. But the people that were selling them, the distillery's name is Company Distilling. And their motto is, "You're always in good company when you drink with us." And I'm like, that first off, awesome marketing. I am a social media manager, so yeah, I do be working when I'm not working. But look how cool this is. It's basically a card. Super slick with the black label, and then the Ace Gap, the name of the distillery, where the the suits and the number would be, which is super cool. I think it's just very, very sleek, chic design. Excuse me. Whew. Excuse me. Had a burp. Okay. They do have something on the back of their label, which I'll read for you guys. Ace Gap flavored spirits. 100 years ago, Tennessee loggers gathered at Ace Gap to play cards and sip spirits from makeshift still. And while the spirit you hold now is a bit more refined, it brings the same collective joy as its storied predecessor. Enjoy mixed or straight up. So, this is a very... I've had it before. This is the one I've had most recently. But it still has been... I think it's been almost a month now since I've had it. So, my coworker and I were asked to fill in at an event. It's a cornbread and moonshine festival. So I'll just leave it at that. This festival, we were asked to attend and bring our distillery stuff to pour, whiskey for, or pour moonshine basically. We brought moonshines, pour samples of. We did not get a lot of information on what exactly the event was going to be, because the person that usually attends this event had another event to attend. So he had asked if we were able to fill in. So we're like, yeah, sure. That's, it's not super duper far away. Oh, the lights are flickering. So if I leave, it's because we have no power. Are we good? Oh, all right. We'll see how long we last. Anyway, this event was good. We had a fun time. However, we were poorly underprepared. We were both poorly under and over prepared, like all at once. So we didn't have a wagon. However, we brought literal cases, like 12 bottles. Like, these bottles are whole, like, bottles in each case. We brought, I'm pretty sure there was like 15 cases that we had to bring. And we had to carry these cases from car to event space, where they did not have a dolly. They didn't have anybody to help us because everybody else was helping on, like, working on getting everything else set up. We couldn't drive any closer because things were barricaded off, and, like, we had to carry 15 of these cases. So that was already heavy. It's hot, right? The weather lied to us. It said it was going to be overcast. We were like, oh, it might be, because it was forecasted to rain. We're like, okay, maybe we'll get rained out, or, like, we don't know. Literally not a freaking cloud in the sky. That bitch was like 80 degrees, 90 degrees the entire freaking day. We didn't have a tent. We had tables and chairs, but we didn't have a tent to bring with us. So we spent from, 10 o'clock in the morning, and we left at 4? I think we left at 4. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. But we spent 6 hours in the sun at this moonshine and barbecue festival. It was literally where we were. We didn't even have any shade, bro. The sun was just fucking beaming at us the entire 6 hours. Me and my coworker, it was actually a Patrick Duh, which you guys may or may not have seen in chat, but something smells stinky. What do you mean? I literally just opened up this wonderful bottle of chocolate truffle. But anyway, hi Fisty, thank you so much for the sub. It's 28 months on a 28 month. Can I read this correctly? Hell yeah. 28 months, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Also, hey, Dragon, welcome on in. Guess we didn't get a notification. No worries. You know me, I'm a blabbermouth, so we are just about to finish our tasting before we get started on attempting to do another espresso martini. But yeah, I'm telling the story about how I acquired. Also, Fisty, I would like to let you know that the second that you subscribed, Brew came running up the stairs to come and meet his uncle. So yeah, anyway, thank you, Wildflower. BB home. Alright, say hi to the BB for us. But yeah, I'm telling the story about how I acquired this bottle. So currently, we are at a moonshine and cornbread festival with the sun fucking beaming at us. It's me and Patrick. There was us two that went out. And I was like, yeah, I'll get stuff for socials, you know, like, because I'm the social media manager. I'll get stuff for socials, and then it's supposed to be cloudy, overcast. I'm glad that I wore jeans. Did I wear jeans? Yes, I wore jeans. So I was like, okay, yeah, I wore jeans, you know, and I wore like a long sleeve shirt that I could pull my sleeves up because I thought it was gonna rain or whatever, right? It did not rain. It was gorgeous out, which I'm glad, but we didn't have a tent. We didn't have any coverage, and it was relentless all freaking day. I think we had a chance to basically make rounds right before they opened up. So there was like a pen, I guess, where they put all of the distilleries that were showing up, and everybody that came in this little area had wristbands. So we didn't have to card anybody. You had to be 21 plus to be in this little area, which is a plus. Anyway, we had a chance to like almost make a full round to say hi, because you know me, I like to network. I like to connect with people and like just say hi and stuff, whatever. So we said hi to most of our neighbors. And then the second that everybody got let in, we did not. I don't think we stopped. We made sure to bring water bottles for each of us. Went through both of those. The event said that they were going till 4. So it was around, I think, like 2 o'clock. So we were going from 10 till 2, right? I turned over to Patrick and was like, bro, I'm starving, but we can't leave this table because everybody keeps showing up, and we also are making purchases too. People are making purchases too. So I was like, hey, here's a company card. There's this barbecuing and shit happening, and like, you know, it's a festival and shit. Take the card. Let's go get lunch. And he comes back promptly, and is like, they closed up all the food 2 hours early. So we were like, we're not even gonna eat. So I had another I guess connection of mine that works at the visitor center here in town that actually stopped by this festival. She came and said hi, you know, exchanged the couple words and shit, and I had to go back to work. But like, it got so hot, I put my hair up, right? But the way that I put my hair up, because I like haphazardly put it up, it was like gross on the sides, and like she like took pictures of me and like posted it all over socials. I was like, oh god, I look disgusting. Why? Patrick and I literally are just like, we're gross, we're sweaty, we are now, because we didn't bring any sunscreen. We thought it was going to rain. We didn't bring any sunblock or anything. We are literally one of the 2 distilleries that do not have a tent. Everybody else had a tent up, right? The other distillery, Company Distilling, did not have a tent. And also, there was this asshole that was there, and apparently he shows up every year, that was basically just had a fucking megaphone and was yelling at everybody in the little pen where all the distilleries were, basically saying that we were all going to hell because we we drink alcohol, which was super annoying, very rude. And poor Company Distilling, they actually had their tent that was not tent, they didn't have a tent. They had their table that was supposed to be right in front of that was originally their assigned spot was right in front of this dude with this megaphone, and a couple of the distilleries ended up not showing up, so they're like neighbors because it was Company Distilling, like 2 empty spots, and then like another distillery over here. This distillery ended up helping Company Distilling like move their table away from like getting fucking beamed by this stupid ass dude. yelling at them that saying that they're going to hell because they're distributing alcohol. And this dude followed them. He straight up said, "You can move your table, but I'm gonna follow you anyway." And I was like, "Are you just harassing them at this point?" Oh my gosh. Hello. Also, thank you so much for the follow to, let's see, Zata Imperius. Hello. This is what? Hi. I'm gonna say hi. Welcome to the BLT bar. I'm currently telling a story about how I acquired this bottle specifically. I'm doing well. How are you? I really appreciate the follow. Welcome to the BLT bar. But yes, I'm currently telling the story about how I acquired this bottle. So Company Distilling had their neighbors, because they were all blank, right? They're all empty, helped them move this table, and this asshole decided to continue yelling at them. I was like, they're just like harassing them. They're not even, we weren't engaging with him, obviously, as we had shit to do. But like, I felt like it was so disrespectful to do that. Anyway, the event happens. Patrick and I do not get to eat. We do not get to stop resting, or to stop to rest. Excuse me, my English is bad. Oh, no worries. We have a French-speaking sipper, but I don't believe he's here with us today. But I do only speak English, unfortunately, so no worries. Feel free to take your time. We do drink, so if you are drinking anything, please let us know what you're drinking. But yeah, anyway, after a very long, very hot day in the sun, I decided, in solidarity, I took a bottle of our moonshine. Because we had talked with Company Distilling since they were actually directly our neighbor before they moved down a little bit. I took a bottle of one of our moonshines. So I was like, I'm going to just gift this to them and just be like, hey, in solidarity for not having a tent for the entire freaking 8-hour day, here's a bottle for you. Just wanted to, let you... I feel for you. We feel for you. Here you go. So I went over with a bottle of one of our more popular ones. And I was like, hey, it was really great to meet you guys. Just wanted to give this to y'all. What a doozy. That dude was an asshole. I'm sorry they were yelling directly at your head, blah, blah, whatever. And we got to chit-chat and stuff. And they were like, oh, yeah, are you I'm not sure if I can trade this? Or I was like, oh, no, I don't, we don't care, bro. Literally just take this. We were pouring samples out of it. We had to take it back and we had to sample it anyway. We figured you guys didn't get a chance to come by and say the hey to us because we got super busy. So here you go. And she basically was like, oh, okay, well, I have to give something to you now. It's like, no, it's okay. It's totally fine. But instead, she's like, no, seriously, don't worry about it. So she gives us a bottle of this. And I was like, okay, cool. What is it? So it is a chocolate truffle flavored spirit. And I was like, okay, that sounds pretty good. I like chocolate and stuff. But yeah, we basically connected on Instagram and I would love to go and visit them sometime. But they were super cool. Loved them. And this is how I acquired this bottle. After being sunburnt, I have not been sunburnt like that in a hot minute. What? Okay, you have to be patient with me too. My English is... And no worries, it is A-okay. I think it's super cool that you speak both languages too. So no worries. Feel free to just come hang out for the vibes. Just come hang out and come chill. No worries. But yeah, anyway, so that's how I got this bottle of Ace Gap chocolate truffle flavored spirit here after a long 6, 7, 8-hour day out in the sun. I have not been sunburnt like that in a hot ass minute. Poor Patrick was peeling for weeks afterwards. And we struggled, but we were very glad to come out with this bottle. I'm currently borrowing it since it is kind of between all of us here at the distillery. But yeah, so anyway, after all that blabbing, let's give it a shot. Yeah, you're doing pretty well for English not being your first language. So yeah, thank you so much again for joining. Okay. This smells very, very chocolate off the bat. And it's a chocolate truffle. So if you think Ghirardelli, if you think what are those things called? Lindor truffles, like those chocolate truffles, just a straight up like the milk chocolate ones with the center in the middle. Oh yeah. Mhm. Oh yeah. It literally, this also, which I've had, 3 sips already, but this good old Lindt truffles. Is it Lindt or Lindor? Is it both? I have not had one of those in a hot minute. Well, a couple weeks ago I had the peppermint one because it was on my desk from Christmas. Still good. But this smells like straight up like a chocolate truffle. I can literally smell I can smell the filling. If that makes sense. The taste too. There's no alcohol. It tastes like there's no alcohol in this. This is 60 proof, so it's 30% alcohol. It is a little less alcohol. There's a little less alcohol in this than the past 3 they had. These 3 were 70 proof. This is 60 proof. I still can't look at it as dating somebody who worked at one of their stores. They'd come with boxes. I think I remember you telling me about that, and you're like, no more. No more. They come with so many flavors. They are one of my favorite candies. I don't get them very often. When I do, I usually just get like 1 or 2, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I don't need any more. But yeah, this does not taste like alcohol. They also do a really good job with their flavoring and with the sweetness too. But yeah, so this I feel like is a very tasty chocolate liqueur. I think this actually would do well with our mint. Lindt Lindor. It's a company / branding. Okay, gotcha. Oh yeah. So, with that being said, I do really enjoy this chocolate truffle. I think it would do well to be paired with a mint. But this is our usual when it comes to... Here, I'll show you on this one. Oh, shit. The Mozart Dark Chocolate is our usual when it comes to a chocolate liqueur. I think this might be... So we're using espresso. Zata, we asking for... Oh, so... I learned English when I was a wee lass, when I was younger. So I basically went through the whole United States school system. So unfortunately, I do not have a teacher recommendation. I do apologize, but I do wish you luck on your English journey and just like language learning in general, because languages are really hard. So it's good that you know just a bare minimum. So hey, I think that's a solid thing. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any recommendations. I'm sorry. But yeah, so to stand up to the espresso, I kind of want to try the Ace Gap because I think it'd be fun. So I'm just gonna pour like a tiny little bit of this because it's definitely you can even here. Show it right here. It's way darker. Okay, so this dark chocolate liqueur tastes less like chocolate, more like cacao. The chocolate truffle tastes more like chocolate itself. So, with that being said, since I took a small little sip of this, I'm going to put this one away, and we're going to try it with the chocolate truffle. So now, the problem is, I have to figure out ratios. So, we're going to do an espresso martini, right? First off, I'm going to get a snack. Fried chips, baby. Okay. Okay. I need vodka. Right. Or should I replace the vodka with the Ace Gap? Let's do it. Okay. So, I do have to look up. I don't know this recipe off the top of my head because I am not Trey. So, we're going to look up an espresso. Oops. And we're not going to forget the espresso. Espresso martini recipe. Okay. So, espresso martini. 2 ounces vodka, 1.5 ounce of coffee liqueur, 1 ounce espresso freshly brewed, a half ounce of simple syrup. Okay. All right. So we have our shaker. All right. I'm gonna work right here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So let's. Excuse me. We do need coffee liqueur. Oh, here we go. We have Mr. Black, which is always our go-to in this house. Mr. Black, coffee liqueur. I do love coffee. Okay. So. Blah, blah, blah. I do not need to know about that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. 2 ounces vodka. 1.5 ounce of coffee liqueur, 1 ounce of espresso, a half ounce of simple syrup. So I don't want it to be extremely sweet, but I do feel like we need the sugar in there. Okay, here we go. Where's my? Oh, here we go. Okay, so. To the I like to add to the big side and then put the ice in the in last or put it in the little side. So in the big side of our shaker, because I don't know where my favorite cobbler shaker is, we are gonna add, let's see. Before I start pouring, let me figure out what I'm doing. It says a half ounce of simple syrup. So we got the ounce of espresso that we're gonna add for sure. A half ounce of coffee liqueur and 2 ounces of vodka. So I feel like the 2 ounces of vodka is what we can play around with. So I say we do 1.5 ounces of the chocolate truffle, which I feel like might stand up to the half ounce of coffee liqueur, and then a 1/2 ounce, which I feel like might be too much though. Hold on, let me look at it. You think 1/2 ounce? I think 1/2 ounce of creme de menthe, which is the mint that we're using for the mint mocha martini, is gonna be too much. So let's do 1/4 ounce of the mint, because I am gonna garnish with a mint sprig. Let's do 1 3/4 ounce of Ace Gap chocolate truffle, 1/4 ounce of creme de menthe, 1/2 ounce of the coffee, 1/2 ounce of the simple. And then 1 ounce of espresso. Okay, let's get it. Okay, so we said we're going with 1.5 ounces of Ace Gap. I really feel like I'm playing Cookie Mama right now. Oh, 1 3/4, excuse me. Okay, we got 1 3/4. Okay. 1 3/4 ounce of the Ace Gap. We'll go right here. Put her right here. Okay. 1/4 ounce of creme de menthe. It is the bright ass green one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think 1/2 ounce might have been too much, so good thing we did a 1/4 ounce. Okay. we got that. We're gonna do half an ounce of coffee liqueur. If I can get it open. Fuck. I can't open her. There we go. Half ounce of coffee liqueur. Okay. Have you guys ever played Cooking Mama before? That's my shit. Okay. All right. 1 ounce of espresso. We're adding espresso. Don't worry. Hi, I'm Common. Nice to meet you. Welcome on in. How are you doing? We're currently making an espresso martini, but our own rendition. So we're doing like a mint mocha martini. Oh shit. I kind of spilled that, but that's okay. All right, ounce of espresso. Yo, hi Ling, where's Trey? Trey's currently taking the evening off. He's taking a mental health day. So you get just me today. And Brew was here earlier, but I think he left. But hi Bakery, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you again so much for joining. I also wanted to thank you so much for sharing all your recipes in the Discord. I am very excited to try the one that you just shared for the, is it the casserole? I'm from Yakuchi. Where are you from? So my parents immigrated to the U.S. in the 80s. So they're from Laos. So I'm first generation American. I was born in Idaho. But my heritage is from Laos. From Laos. I'm Southeastern Asian. I know it's also a little late, but happy American Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month. That was last month. But yeah. Okay, and then we got a half ounce of simple syrup going in, which I'm a little worried might be kind of sweet because we're not using vodka. So I'm actually gonna cut it to 1/4 of an ounce. Yeah, no problem. Again, thank you so much for joining. I'm sick today. I had to miss work. I feel like crap with a sore throat. Oh no! Post another picture. Oh, awesome. I will check it out after stream. I'm currently making this espresso martini. I made more espresso than I meant to. Okay. I'd rather have more than too much than too little in this case, right? Okay, so we added all of that in. We have our mint here. Okay. All right. So we got our hand-flavored ice going in. I'm just gonna slide it in here. And I'll show you guys my shaking skills. For people who are using headphones, this is a headphone warning for you guys. Okay. I added the espresso feelings. Okay. Make sure to smash this. Smash that subscribe button. Just kidding. Anyway. Alright, I have this nice and sealed. So now we're going to shake this. Turn to the side to shake, but I always feel like I have to turn to the side to shake. Okay, she's cold. Whew! And I have, oh my god, a chilled coupe glass with ice already in it to help chill it faster, but I blabbed long enough, so it's already chilled. 2 batches of those enchiladas. Ooh, yes. Thank you, Leopard. Warm and cozy. Oh, nice. Okay, it's kind of bubbly, so that might be good. It's a good sign. Tropical. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh, shit. I don't freaking know how to do this. The strainer is not what I'm used to. Okay, guys, are you ready? Ready? Here it is. Oh god, I don't like this color. Okay. Oh, there is a head though. Okay, she has a head. Okay. Hold up, y'all, hold up. Look at her go. Look at her go. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Tell Trey I said hi. I will. Yo, she got a head though. Okay, okay. Alright. Hi, thank you so much for following. Common, right? Your name's Common? Yo, guys, wait a minute. She's pretty. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on, wait. I gotta. The thing is, she's not pretty looking. But that's okay. Sometimes looks don't matter. Okay. Wait. Yo, the head looks so good. Hey, yo. Okay, hold on. Let me show you guys. Okay, the color coming out was not pretty, though. But now that she's kind of settled. Can you see this? I don't want to tilt her. Okay, let me be smart. I'm going to be smart. I'm shaking. Guys, I'm so excited. Watch this taste like shit. Okay, let me show you on our camera over here. I'll just move all this shit around. Alright, if you guys look here, check her out. Here's the mint on top we actually grew ourselves. I should have clapped it before I put it on there. Look at the head. What I'm talking about is that foamy bit up at the very top right there. That's called a head. And for an espresso martini, a sign that it is a good espresso martini is that it does have the foam on top, and this has a very nice defined foam. For it to be ultimate, you can there's usually a gradient that forms. This is not an ultimate espresso martini, obviously, but the fact that there is the foam on top, a lot of foamy goodness, right? Okay, here comes the hurricane, bitch. Okay. All right, here comes the taste test, y'all. So this is a mint mocha martini. It is our own take on an espresso martini. It is Ling's pick, and one of my favorite things in this world is mint chocolate. I am on team mint chocolate. If you guys are also on team mint chocolate, let me know. Mint chocolate rules. We love mint chocolate in this house. She's queen. Is it green? I want one. It is. It came out kind of green, so that's why I was a little concerned, but it's mostly brown with that kind of green hue to it. If you had a creme de menthe that wasn't colored, I would probably recommend using that. Mint chocolate for the freaking win. Thank you, Tony. Yes, I can always count on you. All right. So the mint comes out really nicely, especially on the nose because you have garnished with it. So because you garnished with the mint, you're already prompted, right? Okay, let's see. Y'all, I freaking did it. This is the redemption. This is my redemption. Oh my god. Yo, okay, so objectively speaking, the quarter ounce of the creme de menthe was the proper choice. I felt like it would have been a little too minty. Yeah, it would have been a little too minty if we did a little more than that. I could have had a little bit more because I like extra minty, but it comes out just enough. Especially you have to have the mint garnish to help prompt you. Next time I would clap the mint to kind of like get it to be more like espresso oils and shit. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Yay! This still, I'm actually just really happy that the foam came out on top because an espresso martini is so sad if you don't have the foam on top. Like, you have to have that foam rust. It's just not good. But yeah, like the Ace Gap is basically like a flavored vodka. It's not a vodka, but it's a spirit because I don't know what grains they use in it and how they distill it. But this was a good substitute for the vodka. If you did want to go a little extra, like oomph, I would maybe use vodka and Ace Gap and the creme de menthe, which sounds like a lot to put in a glass though. So I might try that next time. Mr. Black is the only way to go with the coffee liqueur, obviously, and also, this is a perfect theme for like the shirt that I'm wearing because this is a new shirt. We got the green and the green. Yo, so I said, guys, I'll drink to that. This is a dub. And with that, I think we'll go ahead and call this a night. Thank you everybody so much for coming and joining. The power didn't go off. We drank plenty of fun flavored liqueurs here for Ling's pick today. But if you guys do want to hold on to your seats, last week our wonderful friend Oolong actually came and rated us. So we're going to go by and say hi to her today. It looks like she's doing a tea stream, as always, on a Sunday. So yeah, guys, hold on to your seats. We're going to go say hi to her real quick. Make sure to give her a good old BLT bar love, some BLT bar love. As for housekeeping, I've been very busy with work, so Ling streams are currently on a hiatus. But of course, I will let you guys know on our Discord. If you haven't already joined, type in !Discord to join our Discord. I'll let you guys know day of if I do decide to stream. We do have, thank you, Wildflower. We do have plans for a special guest, a recurring special guest for next week, as we are going to be covering beer, which we don't do often because we are not super well versed in beer here. So our wonderful friend Ramkip is actually going to be joining us again next week for our special guest spot, and we'll be talking about beer next Sunday. So other than that, that's basically all that I've got for today. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining, and again, thank you guys for being patient as well, because obviously it's just me here today. Trey's taken a day off for recharging and to recharge his mental health and his social battery. That's the word I was looking for. So once again, this is also a reminder for you guys to make sure to take care of yourselves and take care of your mind and your body so that you can be a very healthy person and the person that you want to be. So thank you guys again so much for joining. Again, we would not be here. I say this every week, but I truly mean it. Like, we would not be here doing this without you guys. And hopefully, if anything, I've provided you with, an hour or so of entertainment. So, I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Again, hold on to your seats. Let me go ahead and queue up us to go say hi to Oolong. Say hi to Oolong. Let's see. Blue, blue, blue. Man, that mint chocolate that's good. All right. Okay. We've got her queued up. Again, y'all have a wonderful evening, morning, day, afternoon, wherever you may be. Take care of yourself so that you can take care of the people that you love and continue to take care of yourself. So I will catch you guys later. Thank you guys for all of the love, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.